What's up, everyone? This is Greg with sportsrehabexpert.com. Today we're going to be discussing mid-back pain, or pain right between the shoulder blades, right at the top of the scapula. It can be super annoying, tough spot to get to. So how do you stretch the area? People foam roll it all over the place, try to strengthen the area, and it a lot of times just ends up not leading to any results. We're going to go over an exercise that does often give people results. Not everybody, so it may not be right for you. Consult with someone online that you trust or locally that you trust to give you the best advice possible. But this is just some general advice for a great exercise for that mid-back pain.
So the Powell Raise is a great exercise to help with that area, because when the weight is in this down bottom position, you're going to get a stretch through this backside here, right where you're getting some of that discomfort. Now when you lift up, you don't necessarily want to use this muscle. You want to use more the rear delt to lift the weight up. When you control it down though, you're going to use the rear delt, and the rhomboids are going to lengthen eccentrically as you come down. That's going to give you the big stretch, that eccentric loading that works a lot of times for the people that just tend to always have their shoulders pressed down and back and just have a lot of tension back here between the shoulder blades. So when we do this exercise, there's a big key to it. It's not just lifting the arm up and down. You have to be very conscientious of how you do this exercise. So when I'm up here, as the arm is lowering down, I want to think about my shoulder or my rib cage, my front chest pec muscle here on the top side, almost leaning backwards as I go down. That's going to push my rib cage back this way, which is going to give me the biggest stretch possible back through the rhomboids and then those intercostal muscles between the scapula or the shoulder blades. So instead of just rolling forward and kind of lifting the arm up and down, you want to use a weight that you can control really slowly and almost feel like right where my finger is, I am rolling backwards or leaning backwards as the weight comes down. That's also going to give you a counterbalance to help balance yourself. The mistake a lot of people make with Powell Raise is they feel like they're rolling all over the place on the bench doing it. This leaning backwards of the chest or the pec of the torso just slightly is going to help counterbalance you, and you want like a 5-second lowering on the way down. It's really, really slow. And then when you lift up, there should be no shrugging of the shoulder. If that's happening, you're using too heavy of a weight. You have to be modest with this. Go down, control that lowering, keep that shoulder depressed, and slowly and under control lower that shoulder down, leaning backwards with the pec. That's how you're going to get the most out of the exercise.
And if you get it right, you should feel it right in that spot. It should feel really, really good, especially if this is indeed what you need to help that area elongate, breathe a little bit, start feeling more relaxed and not so tense, tight, and just a nuisance all the time for you. So give that exercise a shot. As you can see with exercises, that's a common exercise that you'll see. If you haven't seen it, well, you probably should find someone who has a more wide range or repertoire of exercises to select from. That person is going to help give you a better response. We help people online at sportsrehabexpert.com. You can email me, Greg at sportsrehabexpert.com, and I can help you with a workout plan or a rehab plan. Or again, just find somebody locally that you trust. But if there's no one there, find someone online. There's millions of people online. You need to find someone that you can trust to help guide you, and then will be willing to look at your form and technique. As you can see with that exercise, technique is of the utmost importance. If you get the technique wrong, you're going to get a totally different result out of an exercise. The little details matter. Someone who has an eye for spotting the little details and understands the biomechanics is going to help you get the best result. Now, this doesn't mean we need to be a movement perfectionist. You're going to improve and optimize the exercise as time goes on. But if you know what you are looking for, you can elicit the result intended from an exercise. If you don't know what you're doing, then you're just going to get any sort of result possible. There could be a number of different results that you get. You have to know what your intent is with the exercise, what your goal is with the exercise, and how to perform the exercise correctly, and what is that window of what technique is good enough to progress, and what technique is really just needs more work and not necessarily more load. It needs more refined technique. Again, if you have any questions, email me, greg@sportsrehabexpert.com. Happy to talk to you and discuss what our personalized workout programs look like, what the cost is. Just email me, greg@sportsrehabexpert.com, or you can sign up at Sports Rehab Expert. And if you do sign up online and we aren't talking beforehand, you're doing one of the individual sort of non-customized programs, you have the option of sending me videos. If you don't send me videos, I can't help you. You're just hoping that the PDF gives you the result. So use the resources available to you. I never understand the people who sign up and then just leave right away. It doesn't make any sense. Use the resources available to you. As you can see with that exercise, technique's important. If you're not getting some coach looking at your technique and form and you think you understand what you're doing, chances are you probably don't. If you're in pain, if you're dealing with an issue, you're looking for a program, you need someone looking at your technique. We do it online, or you can find somebody locally. Happy to help you out though. Send us videos, okay? If you sign up online, send us videos, or email me, greg@sportsrehabexpert.com. We'll get a more personalized approach for you directly, and we can meet together and talk together and work through exercises together.